Hi guys, welcome to RonsTechHub, and in this video we're going to be looking at the desktop. Specifically, we're going to be looking at how to add a shortcut, how to remove a shortcut, how to create a folder, how to remove a folder, and how to change the wallpaper. So the desktop is this entire blank area that we can see here, and on my desktop I have some folders here, I have some files, and I have my recycle bin. So like the start menu, the desktop is simply a convenient spot to have stuff placed. For example, this is my previous video on the taskbar. I have it on my desktop simply because it's the first place the PC boots into. I also have the current video, which is desktop, on my desktop, so I can get to these files really quickly without having to go anywhere else. So the first thing we're going to learn now is how to add a shortcut to the desktop and how to remove a shortcut from the desktop. People who are familiar with previous versions of Windows might have preferred to do this instead of using the taskbar below. So let's get cracking. There are a couple of ways that we can add a shortcut to the desktop, but I'm going to show you the easiest way, which is going to be adding it from the start menu. If you're not entirely sure on how to use the start menu, please go back to the very first video and that walks you through how to use the start menu. So let's begin. So I move my mouse over to the start button, click on that, which is the start button icon, and let's say I wanted to put Photoshop on my desktop. The way I would do this, I would click and hold with my left click on my mouse, and then I would drag that icon onto the desktop there. Wait until that icon pops up with the word link beside it, and then you let go. That now automatically puts that shortcut on your desktop, and you can open that program from here instead of going to the start menu and searching for it. You can simply click on it here and it will open directly. And let's just say for whatever reason you don't want the icon on your desktop anymore, or you simply want to know how to remove it. You move your mouse over the icon, you right click on the icon, and from the drop down list you select the option delete, and just as its name states, it deletes the file. It puts it in your recycle bin. This is something that we're going to go over later on as well. Now that's been deleted, it's no longer there. Let's just say, like me, you want to create a folder on your desktop because it's easier for you to manage your files and your projects that way. Now as you can see here, I have a folder called 02 taskbar and a folder called 03 desktop. Now you can create a folder and name it anything you want. So let's get cracking on that. Move your mouse to an empty space on the desktop where there's nothing else there. Right click on the empty space, and from the drop down list select new, and from the second drop down list select folder. Now this is going to create something called new folder, which is just an empty folder with the name. Now if you start typing the name you want that folder to be and press enter, that will create the folder and change the name at the same time. So let's just say I want to create this, call this one math exam, right? After finish typing, I simply press enter, and now that's the name of my folder there. Now we want to remove the folder. This is going to be exactly the same process as when we wanted to remove the shortcut. We're going to move our mouse over to what we want to remove, right click, and from the drop down list we select delete, and that's it, the folder's gone. Now this will work for anything you have on your PC that you want to get rid of. So for example, there's a Word document here called houses. I can right click on that and simply select delete, and that will disappear as well. as you guys can probably see, my wallpaper has changed. I'm going to show you guys how to do that now. Find an empty space on your desktop where there are no files located. Right click on that space. From the drop down list, select Personalize. When this window pops up, where it says background here, you're going to want to choose picture if you want to use a picture. You might want to use a solid color, and what that allows you to do is to simply pick your favorite color from the list. You might also want to use slideshow, but slideshow and pictures works in more or less the same way. So let's go back to pictures. You can choose some of the ones that Windows has here by default, but I prefer to use one that was downloaded from the internet. So to do that, I click on Browse and I simply go to the location where that is. In this case, it's on the desktop because we're talking about the desktop in this video. I click on the image, I choose photo, and now my wallpaper is that new image I just chose. I might actually keep this one for future videos, it's quite nice. Okay guys, so thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if this video was helpful, and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you. Bye.